1, 2, 3, let's switch this up.
Hey you guys, it's been a long time since I have sat and talked to you guys. I first want to start off this video by saying sorry, the lighting's bad. I'm filming at night and I live next to a really busy street, so I'm doing what I can. This video is kind of like a life update and kind of like where I've been, why I haven't really been uploading the past 3 years. So just gonna kind of like dive into that and like kind of give a life update and like what's going on in my life and what I'm doing to move forward. If you guys know or you've been here for a long time, thank you for supporting me. My name's Deavan and I've had this channel for about, I want to say 6 years. I used to be pretty proactive on it. And also, sorry if I keep looking this way, I'm using my phone. I know people always tell me to like look forward, but I just like, if I keep looking this way, it's just, I don't know how to change it, so I'm sorry. I've had this channel for about 6 years and I used to be really proactive on this channel. A lot of you guys may have known me from being on, 90 Day Fiance, so a lot of my content was based on that. And then when I left my show, I kind of wanted to change the channel up and not have it be about the show. And when that happened, like I kind of fell into like a creator, like a fog. I didn't know what to do with the channel. I didn't know how to keep the channel going, and I just kind of lost motivation with that. When I moved back to the United States, like a lot was going on. I was going through a divorce and a custody battle on top of a lawsuit. So if you guys like want me to like make a video talking further about that and kind of what happened with all that. During the time when I came back to the States, this would have been almost 5 years ago when I came back to the States, I was going through like a very public divorce, a public lawsuit. It just took like a huge toll on like my mental health. If you guys watched our This Is Us video, which I recommend to go check out, because then you can kind of get filled in on what's been going on. You can also see like I had a miscarriage during that time, and it was super difficult and a really hard time, and it kind of like put me into like a deep depression. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to post on social media. I stopped posting my oldest child completely on social media just because of how like cruel the internet could be and all the stuff going on. Like I said, I can make a video going further into that. This one's just kind of like a general life update. But like during that time when I was going through all those public issues, I also was like dealing with a stalker that kind of like a real stalker where they were getting involved into my personal life, where it became scary and I didn't feel safe. My family didn't feel safe, and we were dealing with that as well during that time. And then when Tang turned 3, he was diagnosed with leukemia, and if you've watched the video, like I said, mentioned earlier, you'd kind of see like what was going on with that. During the time when he was diagnosed with leukemia, I was also about 5 months pregnant, and that took a huge toll on everyone and a lot of us. And so during that process, like I kind of erased myself completely from this channel. We tried to do a podcast, which I really enjoyed, but I was just not in the right mental state to continue the podcast and posting. I just couldn't do it anymore. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I just found myself in a really dark place. And on top of that, like I had just had my 3rd child, and with that pregnancy I had gained a lot of weight, and I went from a size 2 to a size 14. I had gained about 80 pounds, and so anytime I like posted on the internet, a lot of people would just mention my weight gain and just be really, really mean about it or cruel. Like there's one comment that kind of like stuck out to me and kind of stuck with me during that time was like posted a video after, I think it's like a month after I had given birth, and the comment was just saying like I looked a corpse that had been rotting in water for a month, and that's why I was so bloated and fat. I saw that comment, like it flipped a switch in me where I just wanted nothing to do with the internet. I didn't want to continue the YouTube channel. I didn't want to continue posting on Instagram unless it was updates with Taeyang, and I just did not want to show my face. And so when I did have like promotions and stuff that I was obligated to do on Instagram, I would film these promotions and I'd have so much anxiety over the way I looked, where I would just get so angry. Like I'd film these promotions, and then once they were edited, I would just be so angry. I'd basically like throw a fit and be like, I don't want to post it. I look so bad. People are gonna say this, they're gonna say I look fat, they're gonna do this and that. And I would build up this extreme anxiety where I did eventually like post these promotions, I would have full-blown anxiety attacks, panic attacks, and it would just ruin my day or my week. And it got to the point where I just wouldn't leave the house, or anytime I did get ready, I wouldn't let anyone take photos of me. I wouldn't take photos with Chris or anyone because I was just so humiliated by like the weight gain or the way I looked. And it just got to a point where I would look in the mirror and I wanted nothing to do with myself. I would film vlogs and try and edit them. I would get so upset trying to like edit these vlogs or post them. I didn't want my face shown. I didn't want my body shown. So it kind of like the vlogs just stopped. And I hated the way I looked and who I was so much because of the show and because of the weight gain and the way people were treating me over the weight gain. So I kind of just stopped vlogging. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't physically, like it made me sick, and it sucks because it's something I really love. Like I love YouTube, I love doing this, and I love posting online. And if you even go to like my Instagram, like it's very rare that I like post a photo of myself, and when I do, it's like heavily edited because I'm just so freaking embarrassed and ashamed. And it stopped me from posting vlogs. It stopped me from growing my channel. It stopped me from growing my Instagram and creating and getting like close to my audience, because the only thing I was ever posting were like updates on our cancer journey. When I did post, it was like a promotion, and then it would be a promotion like I love the product, but I wasn't happy with the way I looked. But it's getting better, and I want to change that. I want to like get it out there, like, yeah, all this bad stuff was happening. This is what happened, this is how I felt, and this is why I couldn't continue with vlogs, or I couldn't continue with the podcast, because I just couldn't look at myself. Now, like when I was getting ready to film this, like those thoughts came back and that extreme anxiety came back. And even now, like when I set up the camera just to sit down, I was like, oh, the lighting's bad, it's too dark in this room, I can't film, like I can't do this. But then it's like, no, you need to do this because I want to get better. I want to like be happy with myself, and I want to continue doing what I love, because I miss vlogging, I miss doing the podcast, I miss doing things on social media that I loved doing, and I need to find that love again. I want to get healthy again. Like I want to get back into shape. I want to start putting my myself first and doing the things I love. And the only way to do that is kind of get past that extreme anxiety and fear I have of being on the camera and the way I look, and kind of push it to the side and just put myself back out there. I feel like if I put myself back out there, then I'll get better. And if I work on myself, and that's like the goal. The reason I'm making the video is because I just wanted to be completely transparent and be like, yeah, like I didn't want to be on camera for 3 years. I didn't want to post for 3 years. I put everything on hold because I had this extreme anxiety and fear of just putting myself out there, if that makes sense. But Taeyang, a happy update, Taeyang is now cancer free. He has rang the bell. I am going to make a longer video talking about his bell ringing, his Make-A-Wish trip, showing those clips, and making another really good long form video of that. So I am going to be working on that, but I wanted to jump on and make kind of a shorter video of just me sitting here and being transparent and open as to why I stopped vlogging, why I stopped doing the podcast, and kind of like why I stopped posting on social media in general, unless it was for work. But I'm working hard. Like, I don't think I'm depressed anymore. I think I'm in a very better headspace than I was back then. I kind of dealing with the stalker a little bit still, but you know, I'm not dealing with lawsuits, which I won, which, like I said, I can make another video kind of talking about the lawsuit and talking about my divorce from 4 years ago and the stalker, because it all ties into each other, and it was probably the scariest and worst thing I've ever been through. But that video would probably be like a 3-parter because it would take me like 7 hours to explain. If you guys want to hear about that, let me know. I will be more than happy. But this video is just kind of like being like, hey, I do have extreme anxieties and I'm going to beat those, and really want to get back out there and do what I love and get over that fear. And I want to get healthier again. I've already kind of started my fitness journey. I'm sorry for not keeping up on the YouTube channel and not like putting, like I used to go live all the time on Instagram. I used to be live every day. I used to post a new vlog every day. A lot of those vlogs are now deleted. I removed them completely. I have no way of getting any of those vlogs back. I never saved them. So it's kind of like a clean slate, a fresh start. And I'm excited to start this new journey and kind of get back out there. But I just like wanted to make this video to kind of be, like I said, transparent and honest with how I've been mentally and my fears, and how it is the reason why I was just so scared and terrified. And I hope you guys join me on this journey of finding myself again and being confident. Like I said, I'm filming my fitness journey and I'm excited to put that out there and get to my goal and start vlogging again and being happy again. Anyways, thank you guys for staying on the channel and staying subscribed and being so supportive throughout those years and being understanding. Please follow me on my journey and getting over my fear again and just getting back out there. Thank you. Bye.